Good morning. So gold had a little dump yesterday. Gold had a nice little dump. Not bad, not bad. So I said, you know, I was saying if we broke this 4-hour support around here, my next target would be this 4-hour support below, which we hit. And if the daily closed bearish, then I could actually throw on a daily fib. So let's draw on that fib. Where's the lowest point before the push up? I guess it's around here. The leg up to the high point. Okay, so we're at the 23 now. We're at the 23 right now. Cool. Let's see what this 4-hour does here. How this 4-hour closes. Let me drop to the lower time frames. Better entries. If not, then a deeper pullback would be down to either the 38 or the 50. 61 is 4190. Interesting. So we're gonna leave this fib on the daily. Leave that fib on the daily right there. But for now, daily's bearish, broke yesterday's low, and yeah, I think we will get a bit of a deeper pullback. Okay. All right. Hey John, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Those nice buys, they were nice yesterday. They were nice. Did it get to TP? It got close though, right? You wanted 332 something, 30,200 and something. Very nice move up. Look, so DXY is coming down. Morning, Benny. DXY is coming down. Should see some gold buys up. Still pushing up. It is indeed. It really is. This was a nice move though. I'm thinking about, wait, did this break the low? Potential gold buys. I will see how this 4-hour closes later, but if we, stay below this support on the 4-hour, I think we get a further pullback. Yeah. But alright, let's draw some levels on gold. Got support down here. Little resistance here. I like this up here by the daily flip. This one's kind of weak. I've got my eye on this level. Some stuff around his desk. Oh. You're waiting for gold. Morning, Rosie. Morning, morning, morning. Morning. The Nas buys. I want Nas to flip bullish on the daily and keep pushing up. That's what I want from Nas. I only had, how much sleep did I have? About 4.5 hours is bad, man. It's a nice little push up. Minute continuation pattern. It's kind of what it looks like, right? That is kind of what that looks like. I see the vision. I see the vision. Pushing up from that, like a 4-hour support too. And go give us a nice entry today. Think so. What are we thinking, guys? Buys or sells today? Bullish or bearish on gold? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? No, I'm not too convinced on this continuation pattern. So you've got put on 1 hour fib right here. Would have to hold below 4336, or maybe a retest of 4341. Bum, ba, 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 bum. So it depends where this, what time is it? It's gonna be 8 o'clock. If we respect this 23 fib on the 1 hour, I'm not gonna leave this up here. If the new 1 hour opens up, respects this high, I think we can get some further sells. Not worried about the 4 hour just yet. Not just yet. So BRB gonna grab breakfast. Oh, get me some. Get me some too. Get me some too. Avocado toast, okay. Okay, we eating good over there. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, sirs. And you want some with eggs? Eggs would slap with it. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Alright, so entry wise. Using a 1 hour fib, this is when you would drop down to the lower time frames and, you know, see what the candles there are doing. If we close above this 50, above the 50, then I'll be looking at a retest of the 61.8. Close above the 61.8, I'll take the fib off completely. See where we close. Looks like we're closing right on the 50. Right on the 50. Alright, let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so we're pushing, we broke that high. Dun, 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 dun. If like on the lower time frames there was some type of reversal pattern, I think that would look good. Like a little 5-minute double top. You know what I mean? If we had an engulfing right here, kind of looks like a bit of a double top if this held. Oh, you got a breakfast? Appreciate it. I need that one. That's a good idea. What do you reckon? We're going to get the pullback here? boom, boom, boom. I kind of like the cells from here. Maybe a 15-minute engulfing, maybe. Alright, bear with me. All right. Nice, we're getting that engulfing. What's his name? Thinking maybe an entry here. Potentially. Not really liking the structure though, it's quite bullish. I know we've had this engulfing, but got no bottom wick. That's not good. What's happening, Troy? What's up? What's up? How's it going, man? Finally got that daily fib on. Since we closed bearish. Now we're pushing up from... Which one did I just delete? The 23.6 at the moment. Had a couple good sells again today. Fib it away too. Nice, nice. I've got this fib on here from the latest bearish swing. So from the swing, from the high to the low. And now we're at the 50. Almost a full sell from Asia Open. Nice, nice. Yeah, that was a nice drop. How big was this move? It's like 300 odd pips. 400 pips. No, real nice. Real nice. You got in from the third candle? Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. Didn't break the high, you know, flip bearish, broke the low. Yep. Because I was thinking yesterday, if we broke this first support, I was aiming for this next one. And it literally did while I was sleeping. But I like the idea. So you're taking the M15 break, Benny? I like it, I like it. Because if we're looking at this 1 hour fib, even though we broke this high, like I said, we've got a nice little 15-minute engulfing here. I think I would prefer 30-minute engulfing, since that's my time frame. I don't know if we get that in the next 10 minutes though. That's looking good, looking good, looking good for more sales. You said you're in. Did you take it, Benny? I know you wanted that 15-minute break. Oh, you didn't? Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, I wasn't feeling this the way this 15-minute doesn't have a bottom wick. Like I said, since the 30-minute is my time frame, I've got to wait for the 30-minute to give me my confirmations. 15 is just too many fake outs. Look, even this whole engulfing here, which I like the idea of. I'd prefer if the 30-minute engulfed, then I think the cells will look better for me to get into right now. Oof. Okay, we're still moving up. So maybe 43, 40. If we're still pushing. You know, guys, I'm gonna go get a hot drink. Go get a drink. I'll be right back. All right, BRB. Right, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Oh, we did come down a bit more. Did we come down a bit more? 30-minute close, but we didn't get an engulfing. Broke the high, not the low. Do you know what, Rosie Fibs? I think it's definitely good to have more than one strategy. I never really used to, like, I started with indicators, removed all my indicators, and then have gone back to using indicators, but not primarily. But it's definitely good to fall back on. I don't think I've ever completely stopped, and that would be the EMAs. Like with the EMAs, I would always have them on a chart somewhere. They'll be on one of my charts, my broker or whatever. Never completely removed it. Sometimes I would see it line up, but it really only works with trending markets. So if you're trading, like if I was just trading gold, which at one point I was, then the EMAs weren't great, especially when gold was ranging. There was a period of time gold was ranging for a really long time, and the EMAs weren't useful. So, you know, it's good to have a backup strategy or just something else to look at, different types of analysis. 100%. Next week. Yeah, man, mix it up a little bit. So yeah, I definitely recommend I recommend fibs. I think the way you trade too, you know, you can hold all day. You can hold positions for a long time. You have a lot of patience. I think fibs will be good for that, especially like 4-hour daily fibs. I haven't really tested it on pound yen, to be fair. I haven't really tested it on the GEJ. Let's see. That's the leg down. Yeah, it's pulling up. I'm kind of bullish on GJ, but it's just been. What did we talk about? We spoke about it being a very slow push up, right? Back to the high. So if we just use, can't really use that leg. This isn't much of a retracement or a pullback here. But you know, if this was the high point and it decided to dip back a bit and then push up, that would make sense. I need this book. Let me get off GJ as well. Sorry if you already covered it. You looking up or down? Up as in what, for buys or sells on gold? Is that what you mean, Troy? I'm currently looking for sells. I'm looking for sells. If you're talking about gold, let me get rid of this. Yeah, so based on the daily, how the daily closed yesterday. Yeah, sells, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, because the daily closed bearish, I was saying I need the daily to close bearish so I can throw on a fib and then look for a deeper retracement. So I'm still mainly bullish on gold, but I am anticipating a pullback, a retracement before more buys up. So that's going to lead me into short-term sells, and then if I see signs of gold continuing up, then obviously I'll continue with my main bias, which is obviously the buyers. So I'm looking at it just looks so messy. I hate having all these lines. So I was looking at 43.25 to hold today, because we're kind of at this. Hold on, let me get rid of this. Yeah, we pushed down into the 43. If we hold here today, if we hold above the 43.25, then I'm expecting, well, it's Friday today, Monday, Sunday to, you know, hold here again and then push up. And also looking at this 4 hour. So if I'm just considering simple breakouts and levels and what candles are doing at these levels. So since this 4 hour closed just below this support here, just below this support, and broke the low, if this candle closes bearish, then I would anticipate, you know, we come down. I like to play range to range. So if we continue down, I'm aiming for 423, this area down here, 4230 area. So that's why I have this. That's why I had this 1 hour fib on. My daily fib still there? Yeah. Yeah, so I had this 1 hour fib. And I'm looking at these levels here. But if price breaks like up into the 61.8, if it breaks above here, then we'll be breaking this 4 hour high. And then I think we're going to get the push up today. I think we'll, you know, I think this 4 hour, if this was like a little fake out, if we engulf here, I think we push up a bit more. And then we're respecting that 23.6 fib on the daily, and then we're going to continue pushing. But for right now, I'm looking at sells. My bias is always based on if this, then that. So for us to continue bullish, I'd probably have to wait and see how this 4 hour candle closes. So I won't be looking at buys just yet. Because I mean, we've already had quite a decent push. I wouldn't want to get into the buyers up here. I want to get into buyers. You know, if price came down, retested this support, this would have been perfect for the buyers. Do you know what I mean? But if, like I said, if we stay below, so yeah, your 43.30 is perfect. It's a decent place to actually look for some sells at that 61.8 golden zone. Yeah. So yeah, we're on the same page. Love it, love it, love it. Let's put this back in. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna leave that resistance there. You see the levels? Wicked, wicked, wicked. That's it. Just keep it simple. Keep it simple. And I only draw fibs. I don't like, even though, you know, we've been dropping since yesterday. Well, since, yeah, I guess, yeah, since yesterday. I wouldn't start my fib like higher up. I'm only looking at the recent swing of the move. So we're bearish, or we're, you know, we've got bearish structure here. I'm looking at the most recent lower high to the lower low, and that's it. And this was quite a move down during Asian session. Wasn't it? Pound yen, very indecisive right now. Very indecisive. I feel like most yen pairs aren't looking too hot. Yeah. DXY, I want to see. But look, DXY is also pushing down. That's not very good for the cold sells as well. So we're pushing up, pushing up. This makes sense. I mean, look at the 1 hour. It broke the high, respected the low. So you gotta be patient. Oh my god, that final little push. Tap that 61.8. So we have 2 lots of news this NY session. As you can see, we have retail sales at 1:30 and then consumer sentiment at 3. Now consumer sentiment, I don't really believe that's super high impact. Retail sales may be a little bit more impactful, but retail sales is usually with other news, so Yeah, it usually comes out with a, it's never out by itself. So look, retail sales, and then we had FOMC, so that would have been overshadowed. Oh, Nas is pushing. Oh, gold is pushing. All right, so look. Now I'm gonna take that. Well, it hasn't closed yet, but that's a very big retracement from this drop. Also considering that we're pushing up from this 4-hour zone. And look, we have all these wicks here. Wicks. If this 4-hour engulfs, I'm anticipating a push back up into the zone. That's why I said I have to wait for this 4-hour before I get into any buys. Now we could still come down. Depending on, let me leave this fib. If this 1-hour closes respecting this area, then perfect, potential sells back down. But if we close above the 61.8, I take the fib off. This Asian range is literally like 3 candles. I hope Troy's sales work out. Wait, Troy, you said you have a buy limit. Do you mean a sell limit? Is it a sell limit? Because you want sells from 4340, right? Am I going mad? Okay, cool. I'm like, am I going crazy? Oh, it's in? Alright, gold. Let's sell for Troy. Come on now. This is what I don't like about sell limits, though. I think I spoke to you about this, about like limit orders. I wish I was brave enough to take them. But yeah, that there's something in me that I need more confirmation than just this is the level here. I need something else. It's not enough for me. It's not enough. There's a 4-hour fair value gap above that 1-hour lower high price could retrace to. Okay, perfect. Oh, do you know what? Perfect. Because you have other things that you're looking at to confirm your sell ideas. That's it. See, that's what I'm missing. With the limit orders. Lovely. Mickey, buy or sell? I'm waiting for this candle to close. Once this candle closes, I can give you a more confident answer. At the moment, I like sells, but I would like the sells more if this 1-hour candle closes below 4341. If it closes above 4341, I do not like the sells at the moment. And that's just based off this 1-hour fib at the moment, right now. But we've got 10 minutes. A lot can happen in 10 minutes. You know, we could leave a nice long wick up here and then close below here. So now we waiting. Yo, what is that noise outside? Six minutes. This thing moving, but it's not really a crazy push. It's not really a crazy push. When you get a big move like this, like that was pretty quick, you would expect price to pull back some, right, before it continues. Only thing I don't like about it is that it's, you know, right on this 4-hour level here. Now we've broken that previous 44-hour high. Yeah, there's a couple things I'm not feeling, but that's why we wait. That's why we wait. That's why we wait. Still 4 minutes to go. We got time. We got time. If I wasn't on stream right now, I would literally be playing a game or working on some content, like, and then checking back every half an hour or hour, every half an hour, and then on the hour to see where price is at. Sitting and watching these candles like this, I wouldn't be doing. That is the luxury of trading the higher time frames. All right, 3 minutes to go. See my broker pushing. Ooh, I know. Can it drop 40 pips in the next minute and a half? It definitely can. Definitely can. What's up, Paul? Oh, someone said there's a fair value, 4 hour fair value above that 1 hour lower, higher price could retrace to. Oh yeah, I read that already. Do you trade BTC? I do not. I really enjoy my sanity. Trading Bitcoin, I feel like that will just that will just I hear you. Bitcoin does not respect structure. I mean, the way gold is manipulated, I feel like crypto is manipulated as well. So yeah, I don't really. Bitcoin, I'm just a buy and hold. That's it. I buy and hold my crypto, and that's it. Yeah. So guys, I mean, you see what I mean with this? I'm not gonna lie. So this fib now for me is invalid. Once we break that 61.8, the trend is weaker. The direction is weaker. So fib is over for me at the moment. Look, man, we just opened and immediately broke the high, pushing up. Next level I'll be looking at is maybe a retest of this this resistance up here. Maybe a retest of Asian highs, maybe. But if we are going to continue bearish, look, I always flip to the line chart. All right, we could create a lower high as long as it's below here. As long as it's below 30, 43, 57, 58, we could still be bearish. But yeah, we're retracing a lot of this move, and like I said, that I always weigh up both sides, the buys and the sells. What's on my side for buys, what's on my side for sells. At the moment, on my side for the buys, we're pushing up from this 4 hour support. Main bias is bullish. We're approaching the daily open, the daily flip, and we've got bullish structure coming up from that 4 hour zone as well. Yeah, so that's on my side for the buys. Oh, and the 4 hour, we broke that 4 hour broke this 4 hour high too. So like, we've got a kind of a 4 hour engulfing, but I still need to see how that closes. On my side for sales, daily candles bearish. Oh, and also for the buys, we're pushing up from a 4 hour 23.6 fib level. That's on my side for the buys. For the sells, you know, we're having a pullback from, you know, yesterday's highs, Wednesday's highs even. We could see a bit more of a retracement down, especially on that daily fib. You know, we've got deeper levels, 38.2, 50, 61.8, if price does want to pull back a little bit more. Also, we closed below this 4 hour support, so we still have a whole hour. This 4 hour could still flip bearish and come back down, and then I'll be targeting a bit lower. So I'm weighing everything up right now. I jumped out on that close. I don't blame you, Troy. I don't blame you. What's your trading platform? I use IC Markets. I use IC Markets to trade. The link is in on my YouTube page for the IC Markets. I think it works everywhere except the US. And I like, no, that's my broker. My platform, I use C Trader. C Trader is the one. That's the one right there. Yep. So yeah, I'm just watching out for structure now. I want to see how this 4 hour closes. Like I said, if we could create a lower high anywhere below here to continue down. But in terms of the fib, yeah, once that 61A is broken, that's gonna wait for some more information. Wait for some more. I'm gonna try get the C Trader video done by this weekend. I'm gonna try. Actually, making videos is pretty long, so I wanna make sure that I cover everything in C Trader, how to use it, the best parts of it. So yeah, I'm compiling a very long list of things that I want to make sure gets covered. But I think it is one of the top trading platforms in terms of analytics. And just, yeah, just as a trading platform, I think it's one of the best. It's way better than MetaTrader, I'll tell you that much. Way better than MetaTrader. It has a built-in backtesting software for free. Brilliant. So much in it. So yeah, if there's anything specifically you guys want to know about C Trader, then let me know. I'll probably put a post up on YouTube just asking for what you want covered in the video, and then I'll try to make sure to include it. But I mean, TradingView is still the best for analysis, but execution wise, C Trader's the one. See Nas buys still hitting. Right, let me make a note to do that. Make a little note. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna leave it here and get ready. Got a busy day today, very busy day. Yeah, you know what I'm looking for. I've gone over many times what the plan for today is, my idea. So I'm gonna wait for this 4 hour candle to close, and then potentially get in on a trade on the new 4 hour. If it makes a decent bottom wick, breaks the high and pushes up, that's what you use. A MetaTrader. Yeah, MetaTrader is it's not that great, I'll be honest with you. C Trader is the one, like, it's the one, trust me on that. But look out, make sure you're subscribed, look out for that video on C Trader. And anyone I've recommended it to, once they've made the change, they know it's great. So if your platform offers it, highly recommend using it. Like I said, I use IC Markets. As a broker, and then C Trader as the platform, and I have done for about 5 years now. 5 years, about 5 years. Even some prop firms offer it too. Look, gold, this is another reason gold looks like it might be pushing up. DXY is coming down. But yeah, all right, enough yapping. All right, guys, appreciate you. I will see you guys in the Discord. If not, then Monday. Look out for that post and let me know what you want to see in the C Trader video. But I'll try to cover as much as I can anyway. All right, peace out. Have a great session. Later.